first question is about unusual cravings. Someone asked me to release emotions as they were struggling with the urge to drink whiskey. This person has never had a drop of alcohol. It caught me off guard. Is there something that could be causing this? Well, first of all, congratulations to this person for for not ever having a drop of alcohol. That's great. The reality of it is there are a lot of people who I think probably would be alcoholics, but they don't ever find out because they just never take a drink. And so I think that that's probably a good thing for an awful lot of people. Some people don't seem to have a problem, but a lot of people do. So here's basically the bottom line here. This person was being tempted. They were struggling with the urge to drink whiskey. Is it possible that they may have some trapped emotions that may be pushing them towards that behavior? Absolutely yes. Okay. It may be that this person has never had a drop of alcohol their whole life, but it may be that they've really struggled with that all their lives. Very possible. That doesn't mean that that if you're tempted to drink, for example, it doesn't or do anything that's negative or wrong. It doesn't necessarily mean that there are trapped emotions that are an underlying cause of that. However, it's simple to find out. You just ask the body, and the body will tell you. Okay. So, in other words, you could ask: Is there, are there trapped emotions that are that we can release that are contributing to this urge that you have to drink whiskey? Is that possible? Sure. So, yeah, I would just ask that question. And if you've got the body code, it opens up everything to that possibility. And be aware that one of the things that happens to us is that, the angels around us or the entities that are around us whisper things to us, and when those whisperings come in, they seem to be our own thoughts. Okay, and so this is just my own belief and my own philosophy, and what I've observed and learned is that what I believe is that the angels, for example, that are around us are probably mostly our ancestors or maybe our unborn progeny, and they will typically be the ones that will answer the prayers that we're offering. So, if you offer a prayer and there's an answer that comes, or maybe you hear a voice or you have a thought or an impression or a feeling that comes to you, that may very well be coming through one of your angels. Okay. Now, on the other hand, if you are, and by the way, we did a whole webinar that some of you probably attended about entities and how this whole thing works. But entities are simply people that don't have bodies. Some of them don't have bodies any longer. In other words, they were mortal beings at one point, and they're kind of stuck. They're not going to the light typically because their addictions are keeping them from going to the light. So that's one kind of entity. And then another kind, of course, are people that have never actually had a body and that we don't think probably ever will have a body. We don't know. But a lot of the time, the dark urges and the negative thoughts can come from those entities. And so when you have the body code, of course, those will show up, and we teach how to get rid of those as well. So great question. Let's go to the next one.